Good morning. I'm Ramya Devi working as Assistant Professor in SNS College of Engineering. So today I'm going to share a small topic regarding the HTML, its history and versions. So what is HTML? So HTML is hypertext markup language, so which is a language for describing the web pages. So it is not a programming language, it is a markup language. A markup language is a computer language that uses tags to define elements within a document. So HTML page structure will be like, so the first line will have a document type, so which tells the version of the HTML, and then the HTML which is the root element, and after that we have a head element in which we can contain the titles. So head is used for contain the page HTML metadata, and then the title of the page will be given inside the title element. And then next, after the head has been closed, next comes the body of the HTML, so which contains the web page structure or the web page body. The content of your HTML or the web page will be provided inside this body element. So HTML is a human readable, which is a markup files contain standard words rather than typical programming syntax. So HTML is not a single language but the name for a family of related languages like XHTML. So XHTML is HTML defined as an XML application. The two most popular markup languages are hypertext markup languages and XML, extensible markup language. So this is the HTML page structure, which contains a HTML, which is a root element, and inside that we have a head and then a body. So the head contains the title and then the body contains the content of your web page. So this is the HTML element tree. So again the HTML is divided in a tree format like head, title, and then the body, and then inside that we can have any other elements. So here we have given a paragraph P as an element inside your body. So here the first is your HTML, which is a root element. It is again divided into head and then the body. So the head contains the title, which we can give title here, and then the body, which contains the web page content here. So the minimal structure of an XHTML document identifies the document as written in HTML or XHTML. The head provides information about the document. A descriptive title is required. The body contains the content that displays in the browser. So the root element HTML occurs only once in the document and is the first tag. To strictly conform with the XHTML 1.0 standard, the HTML start tag must also contain the XMLNS attribute specification. So when it comes to HTML, so every HTML document contains two types of information. So the markup information, which is contained in tags, the character data of the document, which is everything outside of the markup tags, and is generally information that is intended to be displayed by the browser. So there is a front end and then the back end. So the front end is the stuff that we use and interact with HTML, CSS, JS, and then the backend is everything else. So many choices we have, like it is more into databases, and then when we come as a restaurant as an analogy, so backend is everything. So backend is like a kitchen in which we'll do all our steps, and then the front end, so which is our table in which we have only present what we have done inside our kitchen. So, and also there are two different pages. One is static pages and then the dynamic pages. So this is the general rule for writing an HTML. So we have to give a tag name, and inside that we have to give a content, and then we have to close the tag name. Okay, so if it is like function and abstract, if we are writing a function, for abstract of the function declares an abstract summarizes in one paragraph the major aspects of the entire paper in the following prescribed sequence, as a question, as an experimental design, or as a major findings. So here comes the HTML head and body elements. Though the head element contains information used for other purposes by the browser, so the title shown in the title bar of browser window, the scripts, client-side programs, style, display information. The body element contains information displayed in the browser client area. And next is the HTML history and versions. So HTML history. So when we take the HTML history, in 1991 they have developed this HTML, and then it has contained so many versions. The latest version is HTML5, and it was invented by Tim Berners-Lee. And then the second version was invented by 1995, 2.0, 3.2 on 1997, 4.0 1999, and XHTML in 2000, and HTML5 in 2014. Thank you.